Hello and welcome to Chanakya's Face Off. Today we're going to talk about the sensational topic of in Tamil Nadu about the recent Group 4 results that has come up. And to discuss it with us, we have our esteemed educationist and the registrar of Pandey School of Journalism, Dr.R. Gayathri Suresh. It's a privilege to have you back on Chanakya, ma'am. Welcome.
Thank you.
How are you doing, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Great. Ma'am, what's happening? Your initial thoughts, what's happening in Group 4 results, what's happening in Tamil Nadu? It's the question about thousands of students' life. So I know I'm just going to give you a small briefing. I'm sure it's for the viewers. So recently, Tamil Nadu government has released the results of Group 4 examinations, and there is supposed to be an alleged comment that a lot of malpractice has happened, and we're going to talk in detail with Gayatri ma'am about that. So your initial thoughts on that, ma'am?
Yeah. Actually, day by day, all the education side, one by one, it's getting very shocking for the common people, whatever we are getting the news from the government side. First, we got the information that the TNPSC 5 lakhs candidates have failed in the Tamil first eligibility examination. Apart from the scam, I feel it is very bad situation of Tamil Nadu when we are talking much about how we have to protect Tamil. Tamil is our breath like that. So, in that case, what we are going to do with that 5 lakhs candidate, those who have failed in the eligibility primary Tamil exam. The second shocking news what we had was in the 12th standard, nearly 50,000 students didn't turn up for the language exams and continuously all the exams.
Right.
But the education minister has given different statement every day. That was another worrying one for the common public as well as the educationist. What is happening inside the education department as well as to the students? Because first they said that 50,000 students they didn't come. Then said that they are all 11th failures. In the 11th itself, 89,000 students have failed. In that, nearly 40 to 42,000 students, they have written the exams and they have got cleared. Out of 89, 42,000 have cleared. Other students, they didn't turn up but for the whole year, their names was there in the register. And finally, the hall ticket were issued. After that, they didn't turn up for the exam. So this is the long absentees list. This is not the last minute absenteeism. And next, after 2 3 days, the education minister was saying that the students, we have checked all the students. The students are doing ITI as well as polytechnic. Then the common people as well as even the layman will raise a question that what will happen to the TC without a TC? A student how he can join in another institution?
Okay. Hmm.
The next one is the 10th students for practical exam. Nearly 1 lakh students didn't turn up for the practical exams. So every year, 8 lakhs to 8.5 lakh students are writing the public examination, either 10th or 12th. So in that, more than 50 percentage students are from the government school students. 4.5 lakhs to 4.75 lakh students are from government school, and the majority of the students those who are absent was from the government side. So these are all the things are much worrying that we are spending hard earned money as tax to the government, and the tax are going as a welfare measures to the students. And the 50,000 students, uh, 1 year it is in the record that they have been given uniform, books, notebooks, all the accessories and all those things. So next to the TNPSC, what had happened in that, that is another inquiry have to conduct. The fifth one is everyone knows very well that that has become the sensational. First four, it is purely about Tamil Nadu. The whole Tamil Nadu students are getting affected by that, but there is no much discussion about that in the common media. apart from one or two YouTube medias. But the fifth one, the Kalakshetra issue, has become a very much a sensational throughout Tamil Nadu, and everyone started talking about it. And one or two are saying that we have to close the institution. It is um, before independence in 1935. It was started by Rukmani Arundel for developing the art and culture. Just because we are having one or two issues, even one is wrong, there is no second question at all. But what the common people ideology should be there, that it has to be identified, that person have to be punished before law. That is the thing we should think. But the narrative set by the common people, those who are all so called social activists or so called social welfare people, that the institution have to be closed. And since it is from the central government side, it is happening everywhere like that. The different narrative they are trying to set, even if one girl child is affected, it is affected. There is no second question at all, because we are also a ladies. We know very well about the issues about the girls when they are in the adolescent to adult age, and what are all the problems are happening there everywhere. We know very well, because in Tamil Nadu, even a police ladies are not having a safeguard. We know very well what had happened in the public event. A police lady was molested by the common public, and in the Trichy, inside the police station, the
Was
gundas
it
came.
common public or party cadres?
Party guy. You are
No, I'm
rightly said that,
no,
but
I'm just
yeah,
pointing
yeah,
it out.
yeah. And the second thing, the same party issues in Trichy, one police station, inside the police station, a police lady was got injured by the party people. These are all the things are happening. No media are talking about that. Everybody have become deaf and dumb, but everybody rose very aggressively and talking about Kalakshetra. That
Kalakshetra.
is the only thing. I thinking that there is some pre-noted agenda are there, because the pattern is no what had happened in the PSBB school, what had happened in the Asian School of Journalism, the same pattern is following here. So that's why we are telling that you approach the issue in that angle also. That is the thing. Definitely the person have to be identified, the girls have given complaint, that has to be addressed properly. For the initial stage, they have to be that guys have to be suspended, and they have to be stand before court, and they have to tell their side views, because every one person is having right to uh, give opinion their own side, but nothing will work out in front of the court whatever you want to say. Only the judiciary things, only the truth will stand in front of the court. So it is the duty of the court to be identify who is the accused person, who is the culprit. But here the narrative is set by the people, just because it is a central government. That is the thing. Like me, we are telling that the girls have to be safeguarded, their views have to be individually recorded, and it has to be taken care. At the same time, it should not happen once again in any other campus. The policy decision have to be taken in these cases, how the public, or as well as the inside the campus, the teachers, the rules and regulations of the teachers and rules and regulations of the students have to be framed, and it has to be strictly followed. That is the thing I wish to say from my side.
Perfect, ma'am. Thank you for that. You almost covered the recent issues inside the Tamil Nadu state. So I'll come back to the TNPSC. So now there are multiple allegations on the TNPSC results. First thing is the result has come out after 10 months. So there is a huge delay in processing the examination, papers and publishing the result. That's one thing. But the second most talked about issue is that one particular institution has claimed that their students have cleared. 2,000 students of that particular institute has cleared. the TNPSC exam, which Honorable Finance Minister and the head of TNPSC, who's currently handling the department, Mr. PTR Parnival Tyagarajan, has said that he's going to investigate into that issue, and he has also said that it is not. He's said that it's not true that 2,000 people have cleared from one particular instance. But again, almost 672 students from Karaikudi in a particular institute, they have cleared there. So we are seeing a pattern of block, performance. So that is the first allegation that I am seeing. Second allegation, I should say. The delay is the first one. Second is this. So do you think, ma'am, that there could be an element of scope for frauds in the TNPSC exams that has come out, Group 4?
There is a possibility for everything, because this is not, the TNPSC scam is not new in Tamil Nadu. Because the last time itself, when the TNPSC exam had happened, nearly 90 to 95 students, they have given money and they have got passed. Like that, we have got information. Nearly 290 candidates have been suspended from that. They have been debarred from the continuously writing the exams. The next one is, on the way, while they are shifting the paper in the van itself, the correction had happened. Like that, people were saying. Now we are getting allegation that it is from one side. In the same government, 4 or 5 months before, I think, near Group 1 exam had happened. In that once again, it's a very minimum people have written their exams. Even during that time, the question paper were given very late, and the registration number was mismatched, and
The
it
right
has to be
registration
collected back.
numbers the right registration
Yes,
number did not go to the right candidate. So there was a
yes.
lot of confusions there. Yeah, yeah.
So it's a very minimum candidate, those who are writing the exams. Now this time, number of candidates those who have written the exams were very high.
Yeah.
So
Group 4, it
there
is
are
18
three
lakhs.
possible.
Mhm.
Yes. So there are nearly three possibilities. I used to think that there might be scope in this way. One is, uh, from the institution point of view. The second one, we can say it is a four. The second one, giving money and getting pass mark through some official sources, because whatever is happening without the help of the government official, there is not at all possible to do these kind of a scam. And the third one is shifting the paper from various centers to the central examination evaluation center. So during that
Logistical.
last time, the same thing
Yeah.
had happened. During
Mhm.
in the van itself, the correction had happened. For example, if I have given money to somebody else, I can give the paper blankly by giving the registration number itself. So during the shifting of papers, the corrections will be the people, those who are taking care of that work, will fill the my total papers. They will tick the right answers, and it will be done during the shifting of papers itself. The third one is very cool and easy method. After giving after encoding the papers into the computerized. So when you are computerizing the papers, the encode will be entry. So after the entry, by sitting in front of a computer, you can change the things. So these are all different ways are there. Uh, Scope to have these kind of a malpractices or scam. So in which way it had happened, it is the responsibility of the state government to identify that and to take necessary action without any mercy, because this is the life of lakhs of people, those who are having confidence in the system. So when you are collapsing the system, hereafter people will not get interest to come forward to write these kind of an exams. People will always will have doubt about these kind of a forums, because when one person is leaking the question paper in some places in North India, immediate in NEET exam, immediately here it has become the full day title news in the Tamil regional channels. But what had happened in all the issues from the beginning, I'm quoting, just it as they have crossed it as a news. There is a difference between news, discussion, and making the people aware towards the issues. And because when the people started talking about that, it will not happen once again, or people will afraid to do these kind of a scam. So, but that kind of an awareness, whether it had happened in Tamil Nadu, I'm doubt about it.
So you you confident, you're very sure that there is a scam. At least you think there is a
Yeah,
scam.
the news isn't telling like that. It's what is happening. We are coming to know only through news, right? Through newspapers or channels. So whatever it's a news comes, it gives indication that something had happened. So I'm giving the reasons. What are all the ways it might have happened. So in that way, the government have to approach the issue and identify the scam or the culprits, those who are all involved in that. It has to be curbed in the initial stage itself, because this government have come only 2 years, 3 more years are there. Number of exams they have to conduct. Even we could see that in the TET exam, for the teachers eligibility test exams, out of so many lakhs of people, only 92 percentage have failed in the exams. Only 8 percentage have passed, the teachers, those who are trying to get the eligibility to come into the government schools. So, the next time, if the result is worst, like this for 8 percentage, 7 percentage, and all, people will try to do malpractice or scam in that too. So, everywhere the exams are there, whether it is a TRB, whether it is a TET, whether it is any other TNPSC group 1 to 8, number of exams are there. The Tamil Nadu government is conducting those exams. Though it is a separate body, it comes under the government. So whatever the good thing happened, when you are taking right to take claiming that right, in the same way, whatever happening wrong, you have to take up that responsibility, and it is the responsibility of the government to correct it.
Okay, ma'am, I have another question. So, the question paper copy of the answer sheet is not given in group 4. Do you think, if they start giving the copy of answer sheets to students, it could create some kind of checks and balances? Like that, as you said, it's not just the one route. So you give the answer sheet and it gets blocked. There are multiple routes through which the scope for malpractice is there, because this has been one of the very common question that people raise. Why are we not getting the copy of the answer sheet?
Actually, practically, it is very difficult, I think, because everything is possible under the sun. That there is no doubt at all. Because the question paper will be minimum of 50 to 60 page. So instead of posting the everything in the website, those who are all asking, because after the TNPSC exams, usually the answer key will be given. It will be appear in the common websites, so you can check yourselves how many answers are right. Then when you are getting the result, if you are having doubt that whether you might have scored good marks or something wrong had happened, like that, when you are having a doubt, there should be a provision to check, get the copy, Xerox copy of the paper, and to check the answer key. If there is a change in that between two things, we can raise the questions. It can be like that, because we know very well, out of 4 lakhs to 5 lakh students are used to write the university exams, whether it is arts and science or whether it is an engineering. So in that case, whenever the issues happen, the government and universities, even a private university, used to give Xerox copy of your
Answer sheets,
answer
yeah.
script. So you can check with the experts, your class teacher itself, those who have handled the class. So if you correct that paper, how much mark will you give? If it is a descriptive paper, there is no need for the multiple choice question, because already answers keys is in the common websites. So you can check yourself when there is a discrepancies in both the things, answer scripts and the answer key. The mark is different, means definitely we can rise these kind of a thing. Uh, will reduce the chances of mistakes, because the people also will be very much Here one thing is not possible, because maximum the papers are corrected through the computerized, everything is
It's a OMR. Yeah.
computerized one. So human error is will not be there, unless otherwise there is a computer error. The computer error, you know very well, it is very very minimum in case of shadings and all. Unless otherwise we didn't shade properly,
Okay.
the computer may not read it properly. That may be the mistakes in that side. So people usually they know very well how to shades and all. Even they used to mention that how sharp the pencil should be, the HP of the pencils and all will be mentioned. So these kind of mistakes will be very very meager. But when you are having a doubt, there could be some provisions to give the answers key to the needed people.
Okay, Honorable Finance Minister, I want to bring him up again. So he has no, I mean he's the one who's responsible. He's given
Yeah, yeah,
very
yeah.
detailed ones. So he has stated that the election, I mean the process of these examinations, right? So that should go through some modernization, or he feels personally that the way in which the exams are conducted, it's too outdated and it has to be improved. What are your thoughts on it?
No, actually, they have modified so much, because only one thing we can do. All the exams can be computerized. In front of a computer, you can sit in online. You will have your own ID and password. You can open that and you can submit that. You can help it out. But the TNPSC, like Group 4 and all, nearly 18 to 20 lakhs people every year they used to write exams. In that case, like JEE, our joint entrance exams for IITs and all, net slit exams and all, number of sections will be there. So it will be conducted 2 days or 3 days and all. So number of question papers will be there. Question papers will vary, but it is not possible in case of a TNPSC, UPSC exams like that, because you will say that my question paper is very tough. The first day, first session question paper was very easy. So if I would have write that exam means I'll get scored good marks and all. That is not possible. So when you are having 18 to 20 lakhs computer possible in same day, same time, within Tamil Nadu. And the people, those who are writing the exams, also should know how to use the computers. Because in case of a group 4 and all, 10th is a minimum
10th is minimum,
qualification. So
correct.
in that case, how you will expect these people will have the knowledge of using that much computer? So you can type slowly. So if I'm giving you a document, you can type for 30 minutes or 45 minutes after you joining the job. No one is asking you question why you are typing this much slow and all. But it is about the internet facility. It is about the computer configuration, how fast it is, and when you are at the time opening the computer, how the system will accept it. Because we know very well what is happening in case of a railway booking reservation. So when the tatkal booking is there, how many clicks based on that it gets a jam, right? So what kind of a thing you are expecting? Because so far you are conducting the exams in schools, college premises. Just you need fan, bench, table, and teacher to monitor. In the when you are computerizing everything, the separate quality and qualification of a teachers and the knowledge of the aspirants also will vary. That you have to consider.
Okay, and coming back to this 5 lakh people, losing their eligibility because they failed in Tamil. Well, that's something, that's very disturbing. So I just want to ask, as you said, 10th pass is the minimum to take up the Group 4 exam. What is the syllabus criteria that is mentioned for Group 4 under the language section? Like, what is the level of knowledge that they expect to clear a Group 4 Tamil exam?
It's a minimum one. Actually, they are expecting a minimum one. But what is the pathetic situation is, what our the great finance minister says, the syllabus and everything have to be modernized. They have modernized. They have included full and full Dravidian culture, Dravidian history. Tamil Nadu, what is an impact of Dravidianism in Tamil Nadu, like that. I think nearly 3 units are there. The people might not be familiar to that. If you are asking 6th to 10th, I may have knowledge about that. I can read the books for Dravidianism, Dravidian culture, and impact of Dravidian politics and all. They are once again now the books are available, but what is the use of reading that for in connected to your work? Then I will say that you try to insert something in the mind of the common public, those who are writing the exams and those who wish to serve the public. Then you are coming to say that unless otherwise, if you are having knowledge about Dravidianism, you are not eligible to come to serve to the public, isn't
So
it?
you're telling me that the Tamil examination is having more number of questions regarding the Dravidian ideologies rather than testing them actually in Tamil.
Yes, actually, I didn't see the question paper, but I have seen the units. What is there in the
Okay,
syllabus?
the
The
textbooks. Okay,
Tamil
syllabus.
syllabus I have seen. So
Mm.
based on that, I'm telling. I didn't see the recent question
But
paper
but uh,
honestly.
but they should have. I mean, even if they are clearing a 10th standard, right? They should have read these syllabuses and they should have cleared the exam. So, what is the difficulty when you're able to clear a 10th standard exam, Tamil exam, reading the same Dravidian thing? Why can't you clear the same in Group 4? It's the same
Yes,
syllabus.
they could have
I
actually
understand. I
because
understand your
yes.
point on the deviation in syllabus. As an educationist, I totally understand what you're trying to say. But if it's the same syllabus, right? They're going to ask in group four. I'm surprised how 5 lakh people did not clear.
No,
So that
that is also a reason through Samasir Kalvi. Samasir Kalvi is also a reason, might be a reason for this kind of a flaw because we are having a blueprint system from the beginning. If it is a by heart, say you'll be used to call no in Tirukural or whatever may be the thing. Unless otherwise it is by heart and you have to write it out of 100 Tirukural, 10 might be a by heart one.
mm,
So you will not study the other 90. That is the thing what might have happened there. Now it is full syllabus you have to study means the people might get much what we
it
can
will
say
be
the
difficult
people.
for them to suddenly
Yeah,
cope
yeah,
up with. Yeah.
much difficult for them without the help of the teachers. That is another
Mm,
thing. So when you are in a school, when you are read to full concepts, the teachers will be there to help you. But in these cases, you have to study on your own, or you have to go to the coaching centers and all. In the coaching centers, they will given much importance to economics, general knowledge, current affairs, polity, Indian polity, and all. But not for Tamil much because you are a Tamil medium student. Tamil is a must. The people, it is an idea of the coach also. You are a Tamil student, you know very well about Tamil, so then, which is not your expertise, we will concentrate in that. So
mm.
hereafter, they have to concentrate much even in your mother tongue, your language also. We have to be concentrated equally because
Okay.
Tamil is a must, and it has become an eligibility to evaluate your other papers. Unless
Right.
otherwise you get minimum marks in the Tamil first paper, your second paper will not be evaluated.
Correct. And I also have this one question. You talked about these institutes, training institutes. So, how far these training institutes, because I'm hearing a lot of statements that some of the training institutes in certain areas, to be precise, around Kadalur, they have been continuously involved in, this kind of scams with the TNPSC exam. So, do you think the coaching institutes might have a big role to play if at all there is a scam? Do you think the coaching institutes might also play a bigger role? And if so, what kind of regulations do you think can be brought in to these coaching institutions?
Not only for this TNPSC, I'm totally against these kind of coaching centers. It is for TNPSC, it is for NEET also. I could say that because it is not possible in case of UPSC. I'm not telling that giving coaching is a wrong one, but how far they are making it as a mushrooms in all the districts. and bringing people 1,000, 2,000, and all each group, and collecting so much of money and giving false promises that if you joined in this particular academy, we will make you 100 percentage clear. You might have seen the advertisements. No, that's why I'm saying. So if it is for the good cause, when but in Tamil Nadu, or throughout India, no, when you will start with good cause, but it will end up with scam. That is the thing we are seeing in a different thing. That's why I'm saying that I'm totally against, not only for TNPSC but also for the NEET. The government have to open the free coaching centers in all the districts. So wherever the people are commuting, they have to come to the district. Then we will come to know that who are all studied in the studying in the for the particular exams, and how they are writing the exams. There will be a monitoring system will be there. Here the mushrooms of private centers are there, and they are influencing even the government. That is much worrying than rather than anything else, because whenever I am a government official, I am ready to support the illegal activities. Automatically people will find the shortcuts, right? So how happening the different things are happening, scams are happening in the financial institutions like Arudra Gold and all. So 30 percentage profit we will give you back, 35 percentage we will give you back. How it is possible? When they are giving advertisement, government is also watching that, right?
But
That is what I'm saying.
people also have seen so much of, Ardra is today. Yesterday it
Yes.
was different thing. Few years back, my parents would have seen, my grandparents would have seen. Still, people want to go for it. So it's
Yeah, yeah,
not just
yeah.
the people. People have an important role to play here.
No, actually,
Anyways,
when we are greedy, no, one or other will try to make use of that. Simple.
right, right. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
coming in and sharing your thoughts on it. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.